Thursday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And stepping in, Jemai Jones. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
In now, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that'll get through into left. Back-to-back hits here to open our ball game tonight.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 to count.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
First and second here with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And there's 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Fouled away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
No balls, 2 strikes. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the Bronx after this. Adam Pletko is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Michael Franco. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball right side. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Freddie Galvis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, number 28,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Ready on 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Two and two. Here it is. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they can't make anything out of a two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0. Yeah.
The 1-1 home. Is a curveball in the dirt.
2-1.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 18 homers, and 44 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Cave. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Enters play here at 279, 27 homers, and 63 runs batted in. In there, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike two. Torres stands at first with one out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. set with the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Up top, it's 2-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 2-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Okay, you asked for it.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jahmai Jones. Here's the first pitch to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here's the pitch.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a good job there as he opens up the 3rd inning with a 2-base hit. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category. At the plate, Ramon Urias. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to 3rd. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at 3rd.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at 3rd here, nobody out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on 3rd. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Frazier is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at 3rd base. So here is Ryan Mountcastle, the potential tying run for him at 3rd base. And now the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled off. A man at third with one away. Right side. Torres has it. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Now that's the 17th.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box now, Jake Cave. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, number 29.
First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Jones is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
1 out, bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next, the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's the 2-1 home. Skied down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. So stepping in is Rio Ruiz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Rio Ruiz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time. The windup and the 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
It's smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Rio Ruiz goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Next, it'll be Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. One run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. LeMahieu's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The bat, number 2.
So now here is Freddie Galvis, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier, who went down on strikes in his last at bat.
The right fielder, Frazier.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pitch on the way. Count remains full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Again, another foul ball. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Urias ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Stepping in next, Luke Voigt flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Frazier, base runner at first with one out. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
At the plate now is Giancarlo Stanton. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pedro Severino is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, right fielder, Pat Valaika.
Next to stand in is Pat Valaika. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, Jahmai Jones.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jahmai Jones. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 one more time. To first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Yankees,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the center fielder.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit down the line at first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 29.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball up there.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Ruiz has got it, and the side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Through 5 innings, 2-1 New York. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The windup and the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. Chopped weakly up the first base line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him. 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Next to hit is Jake Cave. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering.
Nope.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Urshela is under this one. And that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Sean Armstrong enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Now at the plate is DJ LeMahieu. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting at an even .400.
LeMahieu.
He's set and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clint Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Looking up is the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Luke Voigt is on deck. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Yanks. And now here is Rio Ruiz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. On its way is pitch number 75. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line hard to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting,
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28,
So next to bat will be Pedro Severino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Franco stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Luis Cessa is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Now batting, the right fielder, Pat.
Standing in now, Pat Valaika. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Jahmai Jones. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tanner Scott will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Gallo.
At the plate now, Joey Gallo. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. Hit to short. Galvis is there. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now to bat, Ramon Urias is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Next to dig in, Ryan Mountcastle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Jake Cave. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hit well on the ground to first. In there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Aaron O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Up next, Rio Ruiz. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. He swings and grounds it to short. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Orioles lead 1. Still tied 3-3. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. On the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Yanks held in check. No change in the score. It's 3-3. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Michael Franco. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flew out last time up. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next, here is Pedro Severino. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton at the track. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Stepping in now, Pat Valaika. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled away. Ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
2 pitches fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. The score remains tied at 3-3. Now at the plate here is Clint Frazier. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
In now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
So he got him swinging. Gleyber Torres becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 3-3. Zach Britton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jahmai Jones. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Britton pauses. Here he comes on 2-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Set to deliver on 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. Strike called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
One out and a runner on second base. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 3. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, the 17th.
Next up, Jake Cave. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a chin-high slider laid off for a ball. Here's the 2-0. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. That's in there, 3-1.
3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So next to hit is Rio Ruiz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Andrew Miller takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Striding in is Giancarlo Stanton. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
To the plate now, Joey Gallo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Aaron Hicks will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 4. Inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0.
2-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Voit at second with 2 down. Last chance for the Yankees. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to fight as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jordan Hicks earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Andrew Miller hammers down the save, his 30th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te meto los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me miro. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por chela se creo el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía que estoy. El muchacho miro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.